Hello, I'm Tom.
Hello, I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
I'm Tom.
I'm Tom. Hello, welcome back to Shirt Hunter. I'm Tom, and we're in Barcelona. We're to see one of the best news shops in Barcelona. It's Luke at Kit Launch. Right, let's get in and see what Luke has got to offer. Luke, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Welcome to the shop.
Right, we're going to start with a bit about Luke and how this place started. An Irishman in Barcelona opening a vintage football store. So Luke, take it away. How did it all come about?
Yeah, so I suppose I did my college studies here 3 years ago. I did a year abroad program in Barcelona and essentially fell in love with the city. But I was like, I only did 6 months. I was like, I really want to come back. And I suppose football being my number one passion, Barcelona is the capital of football in the world. Right. Some people could say. And I was like, I wanted to make a permanent store, come to Barcelona. It's, it's all adding up. The lifestyle here, it's great. There's lots of tourism here, but it's more for football being pretty much a religion in this city.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, like, as I mentioned before off camera, that as people have seen in the video in Brussels and Budapest, which Luke's also been to as well, it's kind of a rare thing to see, really, more of a vintage and independent thing. Because obviously, as you've seen from previous shirt hunting at the big stores, mass produced and, lots of money. And you could probably pay the same you pay for your brand new shirts here for a classic. So how did you end up finding here, really? That's what I'm trying to say. How did you end up finding this space and
yeah,
over here?
I moved over about 3 months ago now. And as soon as I moved over, I moved over with the intention of starting up a shop here. And I was kind of looking around, spent quite a few weeks searching for the right place, the right district. It's a massive city here. So I was kind of struggling to get it right. I spoke to locals that are living here, spoke to people who've moved here, people who go shopping here. And I settled on the Elborn district because it's one of the oldest in the city. And I thought, there's a lot of heritage here, a lot of history. It's very authentic, the shops around here. So I just said, it really sits with what the brand is, retro, authentic, vintage football shirts. So it just felt perfect.
It's a lovely area.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, finally, just before we get to showing the store and going round, who do you support?
My main team is Man United. I've been a United fan since very, very young age, and that's just being from Cork, being from the same town as Roy Keane, Dennis Irwin. You don't really have a choice, really, when you're growing up. And my whole family are Man United supporters. But my second team would be Cork City, just being from Cork, obviously, like I mentioned. And there's a couple of other teams I like to keep tabs on, being Venezia FC. We were one of their retailers back in 2020 during COVID times, and they really exploded over that period. They got promoted to Serie A, and we enjoyed, I suppose, being part of their journey in selling their shirts and making people aware of what the club are and what they're doing. So they're a club I like to keep tabs on. They're pushing for Serie A promotion now. But another team I'd like is Barca Juniors. I like a couple of the Australian teams. But United, then Cork City, and Brilliant. Then the list goes on.
Right, okay, we'll cut. I'm going to go to the wall next and all will be revealed. We're going to run through the shop, and firstly, we're at this wall, but there's a story to the wall, so yeah, go ahead.
This wall is one of the original walls from the building. It's a wall that we're not exactly allowed to touch in terms of doing any refurbishment or work on it, but it's one as we use as our display wall for some of the best items that we have in store. And of course, just looking at it on first glance, you can see the classics here. One of my favorites that we have in, given the city that we're in, is this Catalonia 2002-2003 shirt. This is, so those who don't know Catalonia, they have an international team, technically, but they're not FIFA affiliated or recognized by UEFA either. So they only compete in friendlies they're 120 years old. They've only ever played 33 games. So yeah, no, quite a rare shirt, but they have had good players playing from the past, such as Johan Cruyff has turned out for them, who's also their manager during this, just after this era. But this shirt was worn by the likes of Guardiola, Puyol, Xavi, and Sergi, who played for Espanyol for years as well. He's one of
pretty cool shirt.
Yeah, quite nice actually, and it's such a unique badge as well.
Yeah,
but it's everything that you see in a Catalonian flag shirt. It's just for the region that we're in. It's a real collector's piece. Moving on to this shirt. When you look at it straight away, you think of United. You think of
exactly. Yeah.
You just think of that era, but it's actually Urawa in Japan, the Red Diamonds, and it's a match issue shirt for one of their most capped players of all time, Shinji Ono. He did a brief stint in Germany, I believe, in Europe, but that was his only ever time, and he came straight back to Urawa, made over 200 appearances for the club. So this came straight from the kit bag. It's quite a unique shirt. But a lot of people ask me, why does the United shirt have a different badge in it? And why is Scholes named Shinji? But it's
it's exactly, yeah. It's got screams. Well, it is United. It's a template, isn't it? Exactly the same template. Yeah, with this Man United shirt, if anyone remembers Diego Forlan.
Forlan again! Oh, fantastic goal from Diego Forlan! Can't get his shirt back on. So exciting. Get off the pitch, says Uriah Redding, and get properly attired.
Scoring, taking it off, and it had like the black. It basically had two layers, if anyone remembers the old night shirts, and he couldn't get it back on, which was quite comical. But luckily, they didn't have that one. But obviously, that would have been a player issue one, obviously, at Manchester United. But that's just what it reminds me of. Forlan, shirt off, couldn't get his shirt back on.
Absolutely. Another cool shirt that we have, given the city we're in, is this Barcelona shirt with Meba. So Meba, they're obviously coming back onto the scene now with a couple of teams after being acquired by a Dutch company. But originally, the company are from Barcelona, so they're from the Catalonian region.
It's class.
And they made Barca shirts from 1981 until 1992,
right?
When Barca won the European Cup in Wembley against Sampdoria under Johan Cruyff. But this is the away shirt that they wore from 1981 to 1985. And some people believe that they actually wore it until 1989. There's evidence that they wore it for a couple of games over a 9-year period. So that's crazy, the durability of a shirt. But this is the original from 40, it's over 40 years old now. One of the trademarks of this brand Meba is the mesh under the sleeves. I think it's quite interesting because if you think about it, it's almost like tailoring to players' needs and the comfort of a shirt 40 years ago, before they did player spec shirts and making them more comfortable for players. Maybe we're ahead of the game. And something so slight as this would definitely have helped in the heat in Barcelona, because summer games here in May and coming even back into September, you're looking at 30-35 degrees playing a match. So this would help. One of the icons this game that played with this shirt on would have been Maradona. Diego Maradona wore this shirt for his seasons at Barcelona. But it's incredible, the detail of the shirt. And there's number 8 in the back. But that would have been worn by numerous players across the eras at Barcelona. Yeah. They would have changed numbers in every game because there was no player names and numbers back then. Yeah. It was whoever was the starting midfielder would have got your number 8, because it would have been 1 to 11 back then. There was nobody having number 99, number 56. But an absolute gem.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
But with shirts now, like you said, the longevity of it now.
Yeah.
Look at Napoli. Napoli must bring about 8 a season. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Exactly. And I wonder how they'd look in 40 years to come.
Exactly.
Would they still be going? But
no.
Yeah, this is brilliant. An incredible shirt. The details of the crest as well. The old Barcelona crest.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It looks like it's just been handmade. You know.
Exactly. It does.
Mass produced. So,
fantastic shirt.
Beautiful piece.
We'll do one more from this wall, because obviously Luke's got a fantastic array of shirts. So this is the wall. We could call it the wall. So yeah. And I thought that I was honestly looking at it. I thought we're going to go for this.
I've seen you eyeing this one up. This is from 1991, 1992. It's the away shirt when Gabriel Batistuta arrived at the club.
Yeah.
It has the number 9 as well for him. It's absolutely unbelievable. Made by Lotto. It's not the Nintendo sponsor shirt. It's just before that era, but long sleeves. This is a proper collector's item. One thing I do really like about this shirt, and it also helps with the durability of the shirt, is everything is sublimated into the shirt.
Yes.
There's no print besides the number on the back. Everything is in the shirt. There's no sign of it ever going to be able to wear, but it's absolutely in perfect nick. But of course, the number 9 is special for Batigol, who is their all-time club leading scorer. He also has a statue outside the stadium now. He's a hero in Florence. When he arrived in 1991 from Argentina, he made a name for himself. Although they did go down this season to the Serie B, he scored 30 goals in Serie B to bring them straight back up again.
Brilliant.
So
yeah, I mean, clips of what, obviously I was born in 86, but Batistuta, yeah. I know Batistuta, Ronaldo, that kind of era, I was, yeah.
Proper
strikers, yeah.
Proper strikers.
Fantastic, yeah.
So that is definitely the definition of a Grail piece for the Grail wall.
Exactly, yeah, it certainly is. Okay, we've got the rails over here and the Barca rail. So have a quick look. Obviously, we've got to have a Barcelona rail, haven't you? Yeah, exactly.
We kind of have to. But
yeah.
I suppose the rail is looking a bit slighter today. After a busy weekend, we're expecting a couple more deliveries.
Cool.
We had some nice Xavi shirts in, Ronaldinho shirts, Messi shirts, all originals from the early noughties, which were nice pieces to have. But luckily picked up by Barcelona collectors. This is one of the pieces that remains. This is from 2007-2008 season as part of the travelling collection, when they would have went on away days with going off to the Champions League, etc. But the players that really spring to mind would have been Ronaldinho with this on, Henry with this shirt on, Ibrahimovic with this shirt on. It was just obviously Messi. I think Samuel Eto'o was playing at the same time too. Quite a stacked front line for Barcelona in those eras. But it's just a nice training top, and I think the colourway just worked really well. People remember that away shirt that they wore at Old Trafford with the collar when Scholesy scored that banger.
Given straight to Paul Scholes! What about that? What about that?
That's what will come to my mind straight away as a Man United fan. But that's just my bias leaning in. It's a fantastic collection. We have other shirts here. These are one of the most popular bits that we have at the moment. We're just after showing you the original Meva shirt by Barcelona in the 80s. Meva have also released official reproductions of them. Of course, for licensing reasons, they can't put the crest on the shirts at the moment.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt this video, and I really hope you're enjoying it. It's just a quick one. There won't be shirt hunting. This episode is going out, obviously now, you're viewing it, but there won't be a shirt hunting trip. So there is a Barcelona club shop, museum, immersive tour. That's brilliant. I do mention shirt shopping in there, or shirt hunting, should I say, but there isn't one, okay? Just didn't have enough time. This was the main priority to get this video, and also the Barca tour is absolutely immense. You won't want to miss that video. And it was bank holiday and I had to get back. It's the timings, it's not my job, so I have to kind of fit these trips in when I can do it. The reason I cut in there, I might have not done shirt hunting. Go get the words correct there, haven't we? But we did get something. And the reason we stopped at this clip is because this is what we got. The Meba remake, and Lucas has explained it a lot better than me, but obviously, as you can see, because obviously they haven't got the rights to the shirt, they can't put the badge on it, but look at how they've done it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The detailing on the badge, it does look old school. It's obviously not a shirt as per se, if you know what I mean, even though it's meant to be. I think that's like a leisure wear shirt. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and we'll take it back to Luke to explain more about this shirt and also the home one. But this Meba shirt, oh, chef's kiss. Right, back to the video.
Right.
Because Barca are with Nike right now until the end of the season.
Obviously, yeah.
They're official reproductions of their original design in the 80s and early 90s as well, when Lineker was at the team.
Yeah, honestly, swear that I was literally going to say, yeah, Lineker, yeah.
And Mark Hughes.
Yes, Mark Hughes, yeah.
Spent the season there. And Stoichkov, of course, you know, the list would go on. But they've been quite popular, you know.
Very nice, yeah.
Very, very nice.
It's like more, because obviously not the badge, it more looks to me like a bit of a leisure wear top.
Exactly.
That one does, but it's great, obviously, yeah. But you got that vibe because obviously no badge.
Yeah.
But I like the outline, what they've done with it, and I think brilliant for like a little bit of leisure wear. That. Yeah,
because not a lot of people. Well, there are a few people that don't like exactly wearing football shirts for outside or going meeting their mates. Some people just like wearing it to go to a festival or something like that.
Yeah.
And these have been popular for those.
Yeah, I've not seen them. I think that's really cool. I think they've done something really quite clever with that. And to be honest with you, with it, even without the badge, I think it's brought something probably else to the shirt. Yeah, it's definitely. Not like it doesn't need it because the original is the original. That's not actually physically copied it as such.
Exactly.
It's just really smart.
Just paying homage to the classic that they had. So
that is really, really nice. I've not seen that.
Kit sizes: XL, double XL. We've large, medium, small. So everything's divided completely by size in the store. Then, like, if we want to start off with the kid stock, it's quite limited, but we have some nice pieces in here. A shirt that not many people might know, Deportivo Cali, made by Patrick, the Scottish brand.
Yeah.
In they're a Colombian team in the north of Colombia. United goalkeeper shirt.
Yeah.
That would have been Van der Sar. We have this piece in the kids section also. That's from Euro '96. It's a Spain home kit with the shirt with the matching shorts to go with it. It's a kid size, but we have more adult sizes coming in this in the next couple of days.
That's nice, that, yeah.
It's a beautiful shirt though. And
I think England fans more remember it because obviously Euro '96 was in England and England beating Spain, and that's why my memory of it because of that. But obviously, that down the outside of the badge, the stripes, it's pretty. More of it probably. I think there's something Spain you think would have brought back more of that than the current stuff, because the current stuff is, I think, same old they brought out recently. It's something like that would be brilliant. Yeah. That design,
and of course the shorts to go with it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's a beautiful design.
I think who's done that now? Is it Nike? The recent new releases. I mean, is it Nike? I think it's Nike. They flowed that into the top into the shorts of the new release. But yeah, it's not something that's often done.
Yeah, and of course, while we're here, we have to have a few Español de Barcelona shirts too.
Yep.
Who are currently playing in the Segunda División. They're currently sitting in third. I was only looking at the table yesterday evening. They had a win over the weekend, so they're sitting in third, pushing for promotion places. It'd be fantastic to have another La Liga team in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As well as obviously Girona, who are flying at the moment. You'll have three teams from the same region in the main.
Is that a big? So obviously I know Espanyol play Barcelona. What kind of terms do you think that is in rivalry with that derby? Is it a big derby?
I'd imagine it is. I've never been to a game.
No.
I know that there's fans inside here who come.
So you got Girona as well, but I'm not sure Barca don't really see that as a, like United, Liverpool, City, United.
I don't think it'd be on that scale.
No, so they're not hardy.
Competition-wise, they're levels off.
Exactly, yeah.
But I do know that the best derby in the city is a team called San Andreu against C Europa. They're in the 4th division of Spanish football at the moment. I went to see their derby last month, and it was unbelievable, incredible. Wow. 6,500 fans there, but it's real, authentic fans. There's people from like Italian, Argentinian heritage, all, and gets a lot of Catalans as well, and it was absolutely nuts. But that's the best derby in the city. But next season, if they're in the La Liga, I think it's definitely worth a shot to go over to the game. Espanyol against Barcelona, because you have 2 opportunities to go. And Espanyol just built a new stadium in the last couple of years.
All right, cool.
So it's a new state-of-the-art stadium with great interactive sound systems and everything.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's meant to be a great day out.
So they're going looking, because they were obviously in La Liga. So yeah. Good to see it. Good to see them. I get back up, especially a new ground. So obviously they got ambition. To get back up. Yeah. Fantastic.
So then moving into the Excel section, we have a bit of everything here, and I mean that when I say that because we've a Luton Town shirt from a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah.
We have a Gillingham shirt from 97-98. It's their 3rd shirt.
That's a very nice shirt.
If you look at that sponsor, it's just mad. It's
I
cool.
know. Like the colour, yeah. That's a really nice shirt, yeah.
We have a template from Enquires, the Italian brand.
Oh, lovely.
And it's obviously the 1988 West Germany template.
That's lovely.
Cork City also wore. I'd always like to throw that in there. Enquires, obviously not the same brand as Adidas, obviously came up with the same template.
It's beautiful.
And this template, I'd love to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I remember looking at the time when this came in, I think Roma's youth team used that template. But
but
someone could correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't worry, someone usually does, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an England rugby shirt.
Yeah.
We have some Major League Baseball, one of the heritage collections from Chicago Cubs.
Nice.
Some Manchester United. Love the collar detail there.
Yeah, brilliant.
And this came in yesterday. It just screams David Beckham, screams the Galacticos, screams Ronaldo Nazario, the 2004 and 5 home shirt by Real Madrid. So you'd be surprised. There are a lot of Real Madrid fans in Barcelona. They even have a Real Madrid shirt shop on Las Ramblas. I couldn't imagine a Liverpool shop or a Man United shop or a Man City shop being in vice versa cities in England.
No, that's crazy.
I don't think it would work.
Surprised he's still up.
Yeah. Then, we have some other cool pieces inside here. This is one of the cheaper pieces in size large. You have the New York New Jersey Metro Stars, who are now the New York Red Bulls.
Yeah.
So the classic MLS pieces are always nice. People will always see this on Football Shirt Twitter because it was worn in The Sopranos. I didn't personally watch The Sopranos, but you'll see the photo online of people with this shirt. Stoke City, that's an old piece. That's going back to 1999 and 2001 when they wore that shirt. So even in a shirt store in Barcelona, you can find Stoke City shirts.
Exactly there. So any Stoke fans, come on. You want a piece of history, come on.
This is quite a nice shirt. It's Club Nacional de Football. Liverpool fans may know this team or know this shirt. It's because Luis Suarez came from this team. They're one of the most successful teams in Uruguay, and they'd have a strong rivalry with Peñarol, who Darwin Núñez came from, and Facundo Pellistri, Man United. But they're from Montevideo, from the capital in Uruguay, and it's from when they won the championship in 2019. So nice piece for any Uruguayan collectors or South American shirt collectors.
Very nice, very nice.
And just going through, we've got a collection of Argentinian shirts. We do have a nice contact in Argentina where we can get shirts from. This is Defensa y Justicia, where Enzo Fernandez played for one season, played 8 games while on loan from River Plate, and they went on to win the Copa Sudamerica this season in 2020. The season just before, Lisandro Martinez had just left for Ajax, and now obviously he's playing at Manchester United. But if anybody's heard of that team, that's exactly where they come from, and probably the two most notable players in the last couple of years that I can think of.
Trust me, no one in the comments is going to have as much knowledge as you, Luke. I don't think so far. I don't think anyone's seen some of these shirts. Never mind.
They're a lovely design though, because
the pink one's cool.
Yeah, the pink one's quite cool, and that's one they released last year for Pink October in breast cancer awareness. So beautiful shirt, cool. Actually, and a nice colorway. But so we have shirts from all over the world in the shop at the moment. I'll move into the medium section. I'll see what we have here, because we of course have some Boca Juniors, one of the more recent shirts. We've got some Spurs. We've got this from when South Korea hosted the World Cup in 2002, and this is actually the Japanese version. The Korean version of the shirt. So they were made in Asia. They're also made in Europe at the time, but this shirt has a different material. And it's almost like a rain jacket if you want to feel the material of it.
Oh, it is,
It's quite,
that's
quite
weird.
cool. It's so different, but I suppose it's to adapt to the climate and everything.
Exactly,
Make it more wearable for people in that part of the world. But
it's unusual, it's unusual to get that spec of the shirt.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking
for. Of course, we have some Cork City inside here, a polo shirt from 2006. People might remember that old badge before they were liquidated in the early 2010s. But
O'Neill's as well, classic.
Yeah, O'Neill's, exactly.
Because when a team following the lower leagues have been to like North Ferriby, they're in the 6th, 7th level there. They were randomly had O'Neill's shirts as well when they won the FA Trophy against Wrexham.
Really?
So that was Wembley. Then they had the O'Neill's brand, but I thought it was such random for a team near Hull, and they literally a village team, and they somehow had the O'Neills. So they go O'Neill's get everywhere.
They're branching out, and I was watching the AFCON last year, and they had O'Neill shirts in the AFCON as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There was
got some good. I don't know who's doing the not publicity. Yeah. Who's doing what word I'm looking for?
Marketing.
Yeah, whoever's doing the marketing for O'Neill's is really branching out.
Yeah, definitely. This shirt's quite a nice piece, and it's going back to Sao Paulo 2012 when they won the Copa Sudamerica as well. And in this season, Casemiro played, Lucas Moura played. Lucas Moura was captain. Luis Fabiano played. So they had quite a strong team. Just after that, those guys were snapped up. They all went to Europe, and they made their name for themselves. Fortunately for them. But Lucas Moura has gone back since Sao Paulo. Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah, actually, have you? Because that's what I was looking at. Yeah, I've seen Lucas Moura. Did they? Oh, that could be wrong. Yeah, they won something all state. They've done something recently because I've seen him score and.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I think he won the league. I think.
Yeah, there is something because I've definitely seen him scoring a goal recently for that. But I mean, it's great to see. You see it more and more often. I know Suarez has gone back to. I know he's on to America now, but he went back and seems like a South American thing to go back to teams that they were.
Ronaldinho did, I think, at one stage.
Yeah, so I think I do it in person. That's something. Yeah, I like to see something they give back. I think it's quite a South American thing, but there we go. That's pretty nice.
This is quite a nice jacket.
Yeah.
It's Roma 2000 to 2001, so it'll be the season where Totti was there, Batistuta was there. It's just phenomenal. Montoya as well. So that's absolutely, it's a class piece. The Kappa jackets, anything Kappa from Roma is just beautiful, brilliant. I think. Yeah. But it's one of the rain jackets that we have in our collection. And you'll know from landing in last night, the weather was absolutely, it was lashing last night. And everybody
falls back in England, but
Yeah, absolutely. So they're probably the best pieces on our rails at the moment.
Yep.
We're looking forward to a big restock this week where we're getting more Barcelona shirts and we're getting shirts from all over the world. We're waiting on approximately 60 shirts at the moment to come into the store. So there's generally 60, 70 shirts every week. But we're going to be getting more and more and more going into summer, as well as our mystery boxes too.
Brilliant. So Luke's mentioned obviously 60, 70 shirts coming in a week. So Luke's not going to give you secrets away, but where is Luke getting these? Where are you getting them from? Where are you sourcing these shirts from and stuff?
Yeah. So I
generalize, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the business 3 years now, and I have people who come to me on a weekly basis and say, "Here, Luke, this is what I have. This is what I have. I have 10, 15 shirts. Are you interested this week? This is what I've gathered."
Yeah.
And they can be getting them from anywhere. They can be thrift shopping, go through bundles.
With you.
And I deal with these set individuals all the time.
So contacts you built.
Contacts
Bill thought it's more
up
that because I went to Budapest and he was bigger on auctions and stuff. So it's different. You physically went and get them. So it's interesting to see how you do it because there's a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
How you get your shirts. So yeah.
And on the other side, I do deal with collectors as well.
Right.
So somebody might come to me and say, "Look, I have 2 pieces I want to sell here to make way for another piece I want to buy in my collection that I might have in the store that they would be happy to do a swap for or get store value for or something like that." But I do deal with collectors as well.
Right, okay, yeah.
You can get some really cool pieces. For example, that Barcelona Mabel shirt that I mentioned earlier, that's one thing that, it's not something you're just going to pick up on the off chance.
No.
You're not going to find that in a charity shop. You're not going to find that anywhere. And if you do, you're quite lucky because it's a real collector's item. So that was one I got from a Barcelona collector who wanted something else in their collection to make way for it.
Right. Again, thank you very much, Luke, for sharing that. Brilliant. Honestly, Luke's knowledge is mind-blowing. If anyone knows any more about shirts, no, let's forget about Luke. Knowledge is exceptional. Right. Luke's going to explain where you can find his stuff, and I'll put obviously a link below for social media. I'll do that, and where you can find the store. But how you can buy all this stuff. Take it away, Luke.
Yeah, so everything we have is on our website, kitlaunchfc.com. We stock about 200 shirts at all times on the website, and we try to bring about 50, 60 items onto the website every single week. One of our best items at the moment on the website that we've just launched again are our mystery box options. We've 3 options at the moment. You've your standard, you've your classic and premium. So we've 3 options there. We ship worldwide. We've shipped in over 50 countries now as well. And that's where you can find everything. We post everything on the Instagram pages. So like Kit Launch is the tag, or the store, the new Instagram is kitlaunch.bcn, and you can see everything that we're advertising, all the new stock that comes in on a weekly basis. And we try to do a bit in TikTok as well. TikTok is good for that kind of stuff, and of course some people might follow us on Twitter too as well. But being the only person running the business, it's hard to do every single one of those platforms, but we try our best to keep on top of it. But yeah, there's going to be weekly stock coming in. If anybody has a shirt that they want us to try source, we often source privately for people as well. So if there's one piece you're missing in your collection, we'll dedicate some of our time during the week to try find that for you too.
And Luke, at the minute we've got a discount code. Come in and Luke will explain the discount code. So if you're watching this and you want a discount on anything online, is that off mystery boxes as well?
Yeah, it's off everything.
Off everything?
Yeah,
so
everything.
Luke will explain now the promotion code.
So firstly, when you get onto the website, you'll see a promotion code. It's a welcome discount for all customers for our website. It's 10% off everything, and the code is football10. So that's football, FUTBOL 10. And you'll see that on the landing page on our website. That applies for all customers, first purchase, and also you get free shipping on orders over €75, and that's across the world. So we ship anywhere in the world from Spain, and you can get free shipping on orders over €75.
Fantastic. Look, Luke, you have been absolutely brilliant. Thanks again, mate.
It's been a pleasure, yeah. Thank you for coming along.
If you're not liking this video, then come on, this has been a brilliant video. And I can't thank Luke enough for letting me in the store before it opens, because it wouldn't have been possible to actually showcase exactly everything he's got. So give it a like. We're trying to get to 1,000, and we're well on the way. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Shirt Hunter out.